quote.
He should really, take a step back and understand it and look into the box rec and understand the first 16 opponents he fought and the first 16 opponents I fought. I've been fighting guys with winning records that's never been stopped before. He's hating. He sees the buzz that I'm getting.
That's a complete lie, though. I went on his box rec. I seen that. And the guys that he fought have never been knocked out. Go on pull his box rec up right now, and you'll see they have been knocked out. So I don't know where he's getting this type of information. I don't know if he's just trying to flex because he's on your show, this and that. But I pulled up his box rec, and those guys have been knocked out. There has been no guys there that has winning records. So first of all, I don't know what he's talking about. Second of all, I'm not his friend. I'm not trying to be his friend. I'm not trying to be nice to him. At the end of the day, we're the same age. I think he's 23. I'm 24. I just turned 24. So he's in my weight class. Of course, if he has, everybody thinks, he's the next lion coming up. Like I said, these are the type of fights I want. He should be happy that I'm mentioning his name because I only mention people who are good. I don't want to fight people that are less than me or that have no name. I see he has potential to be a good fighter. He's a really good fighter. He has a lot of knockouts. And if the fight would ever happen, it would be an amazing fight. Mexican and Puerto Ricans, they'll get together. It would be a huge fight. It would be a huge fight. So these are the type of fights I want. But everybody gets mad. They can say, well, I'm not. At the end of the day, I'm not nobody's friend here. I'm not trying to be their friend. I'm not trying to be in a relationship with these people. I'm trying to knock them out. So if they get mad, so be it. I'm gonna try and knock you out anyways.
New opportunities, new other fighters. Berlanga's coming up. He's making his way up too. So I think that would be a very interesting fight. And what I'm seeing right now, everything's building up. So what I see, David's going to be in the top. If he stays focused and disciplined like how he is, good things are going to come. He's only 24 years old, man. Two-time world champion. We just got to stay patient, stay relaxed, and just stay focused and working hard.
Well, your son was the first one to call out Berlanga. Off the jump, before we even heard of Berlanga like that, your son was calling him out as a champion. He also called out Ramirez, another undefeated Mexican fighter. So what's your thoughts on the Berlanga fight now or in the future?
If he wants to fight now, we could definitely make that fight also. I believe that, he's like 24 years old, maybe almost 25 years old. Look at all his knockouts he has. He's a really good fighter. He had a very good amateur career. He's making a lot of noise, and that will make a good fight, actually. I would think that he's a little bit green now in the professional fight, because he hasn't really gone more than 2 rounds. He's been knocking everybody out. But I think, that he should fight like Uzcategui, somebody at that level, and see where he's at. Let's take him to deep waters and see if he can swim. But I think he's doing a great job. I think he has a fight coming up, and that's a good, decent fighter. Maybe 2-3 more fights. I think we could definitely, no excuse, we can get him. But we'll get him now. I think it's easier for us to beat him now because he is going to get stronger and better too. So that's going to make it a little bit difficult, but it will be a great fight. But I see that David can beat him with all the experience and what he's done in boxing.
Well, David Benevidez said he was going to stop him. He said he was going to knock him out. And he called him out to fight. And he said Lubin also knocked him out in sparring. And then Berlanga responded by saying that David Benevidez is hating because he's getting all the buzz right now. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't think he has more fans than David. If you look at right now, David Benevidez, he has all that buzz, that's going on. And it's good that he's getting buzz too, because his fans and our fans will make a great fight. He got knocked out in amateurs also. I know him. I've been studying him too, because I think that is a fight that's going to happen. If he says that he really wants that fight, let's make it happen also. And I'm watching him. He's a good fighter, man. Don't get me wrong. He is a very strong fighter, young fighter, has a lot of balls. And I think it would make a great fight with his fans and our fans. But I think David has more fans. David has fought more times, and he's been a 2-time world champion. So why would David be hating on him? There's no fucking way,
If I'm not mistaken, I think David Benevidez is the youngest champion at 168.
The youngest in history. The youngest, we're at the Hall of Fame in New York also because he's a record Guinness. He's the youngest ever, So, he must have been doing something good. He won it once and then he won it again. We're a way to win it again. So we're working hard. And I think if he did it once, he did it twice. I think he could do it again. He's super young.
Where does that confidence come from? I see you're proud of your son. As you see, people are embracing him. as their champion. He told me about sparring Gennady Golovkin. You was putting him in there with tough sparring as a kid, 15 years old, sparring Gennady Golovkin, heavyweights. So is that where all the confidence come from, just sparring the best from day one as a young kid?
Yeah, let me tell you where all this confidence comes, man. You know, I come from Mexico. My father and my mother abandoned me when I was like about 3, 4 years old. You know, I never had nobody to give me love. I always wished I could hold somebody's hand. I was always crying for love. I wanted to feel how love felt, you know. I came to the United States when I was 11 years old. I had to survive in life and sell drugs and rob people and do whatever I could because I didn't know. I thought I just needed to eat, man. And I did things, you know, that I wasn't supposed to do. But when Junior was born, I told myself, you know, I got to get me a good job and I got to move from California to Arizona because I don't want to die and not be there for my kids. So I thought that if I make them strong, nobody's going to abuse them like I went. I was abused. I was molested. Man, I went through so many things, man. When my kids were born, I just wanted to make them strong. I didn't know nothing about boxing. I wasn't looking for fame. I wasn't looking for belts. And I didn't even know they were going to be professional fighters. But I dedicated my time. I thought my life was over. I just wanted to help them achieve their dreams. And you know what I did? I thought I was doing the right thing. I gave them tough love. I never told them I loved them. I put them around. David was 2, 3 years old. I made him run miles and work hard because I thought if I die, you know, who's going to take care of them, you know? So they just started winning and winning because they never had it easy, man. Nothing was given to them. You know, I created monsters. I created animals, you know? And now I regret all that because then I thought, you know, I was going to give them love, like the love that I never had. But I didn't want to become weak. And because I thought I was going to die, like I said, you know. So I said, before I die, I'm going to make them strong so nobody can abuse them or nobody could take advantage of them, you know. And I regret that now. And that's where I get all my confidence because these guys are animals, man. These guys, they never had nothing easy, man. They you know, since Junior was 5 years old, David was 2 years old, they had to run miles and work hard. You know, let's hit that bag. Let's go. Let's go. Because I thought I was dying, man. So that's where I get all my confidence from. These guys are animals, you know. So and you can see I regret all that, not giving them love, but you know, I still have time and I try every day, you know, to tell them that I love them and what I didn't do when they were little. So that's where all the confidence comes from.
David Benevidez told me you had him sparring heavyweights at 12.
You know, I was crazy, man. Thank God nothing happened to him. You know, I would not recommend this to any other father. David was 14. Let me tell you a little story.
Hold it. You're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I bear witness there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.